Welcome to the Adventist University of the Philippines, the school that trains for service and prepares for eternity. We welcome you, dear freshmen, those who have chosen AUP as their school. There are many things that you need to know and important things that you have to know as you work with us here in RAO in your journey as a student of AUP. Please remember that shifting to other programs and courses is only once, and that we will need you to be part of that work of making sure that you are registered for your courses. The registration for your courses should be done so that you will become an officially enrolled member of the class. When that happens, you will have all of the benefits of being part of your classes and courses, and your teachers will be able to know you by making sure that you already have paid your dues and have registered completely. By doing so, your names will be registered on our records as fully enrolled students. We also have provided you with what we call the Aeolus password. The Aeolus password is yours to change and to keep. However, we do encourage you to share this with your parents and sponsors for them to see your status as a student. Again, we'd like to remind you that this Aeolus password is secure and that it is yours, but only your parents and sponsors should get a hold of them. Right now, during this pandemic, we will not be able to issue you your physical IDs. However, if you do choose to be on campus, your IDs will be available through our office and will be printed as such. However, we'd like to remind you that your ID number is very important in the transactions that you will be doing, especially with our online systems. Let me remind you again that only those who are officially registered in their courses should be able to attend their classes. Make sure that you are officially enrolled by completing your registration process as soon as possible. Other things that you might be interested in will include your grades. Here in AUP, we do provide a way for you to have what's called an incomplete grade, if ever there are circumstances that may not allow you to complete your courses and garner a grade. The INC grade is good only for 1 year, enough time for you to be able to complete your requirements for the course. However, we also provide you with opportunities to drop courses. Please remember, though, that courses can only be dropped immediately during the registration in order for you to change your course lineups. However, if you fail to drop a course after a week, then that means that you might not be able to refund the funds that you have paid for those courses. We do recommend that you should drop those courses as soon as possible if you ever change your mind. You can go to your programs department chair for information on how to drop your courses. You may also still drop your courses at least 1 week before the final exams in order for you to not garner a grade and that it will be reflected as drop. But make sure to understand that refunds may no longer be applicable at that time. For foreign students, we welcome you on our campus as well. However, at this time, you may also be in your home countries and that you will soon be here once this pandemic is over. So you will still need to arrange your student visa in the future. So please make sure to prepare the requirements for student visa. When you do get here to the Philippines and become a part of our campus soon, you should be able to enroll 15 units and above in order for you to be considered as an enrollee in a regular semester and 9 units within the intersemester. As a foreign student living or at least a part of the Adventist University of the Philippines, you will be subject to the Bureau of Immigration of the Philippine government, and therefore, anything that you do, including any misbehaviors, might end up being reported to that agency. However, we do trust you to be a very diligent student when you come to our university. You may arrange with us, the Foreign Service Unit, under the Records and Admissions Office if you need any assistance regarding your documents for the Bureau of Immigration, especially your student visa and other documents you need in order for you to continue studying with us in the Adventist University of the Philippines. If you are interested to have honors, the academic honors do have some standards. If you wish to be part of the cum laude group, then your lowest grade should not be lower than B minus. As a magna cum laude, your lowest grade should not be any lower than a B. And summa cum laude will have a B plus as its lowest grade. We do trust that if you are interested in becoming an honor student, by the time you graduate, you will be doing your best in your courses and making sure that your grades are as high as possible. Becoming part of the Adventist University of the Philippines does have its perks, both academically and socially, and we do suggest that you join in different groups and activities, whether here on campus or online, as the conditions permit. However, please do tell us where we can help you in parts, especially in your academic journeys, as we assist you through the records and admissions as well as through the academic departments. If you are interested in other academic matters for your programs and courses, do not hesitate to go or contact your department chairs for your specific academic programs. You may also go ahead and refer to the records of the Manual of Academic Policies, the Student Handbook from the Student Services Office, as well as many other documents available through our website and other features that may be provided for you by the Records and Admissions Office and your department chairs. We wish you that you will dream big as you have this journey with us in the Adventist University of the Philippines. We also hope that as we go through this flexible learning modalities as well as other means where we can learn, we hope that you can communicate with us and become part of our campus even at a distance. Again, we thank you for choosing Adventist University of the Philippines as your home for the next couple of months as well as for your journey in the next couple of years. Thank you very much and God bless you.
Hello everyone. I'm Mervin Alan Olarte, representing the Student Finance Department of Adventist University of the Philippines. Let me take this opportunity to welcome our students, especially our new students who just joined us in this university. Today, I will be presenting some of the financial guidelines and policies that will guide you throughout your college life here in AUP. But before we go to it, let me explain the role of the student finance briefly. The Student Finance Department is responsible for disseminating financial information. Then, the Student Finance is responsible also to load your meal allowances and the issuance of examination permits. Then we have monitoring our scholarships such as Working Student Scholarship as well as the Academic Scholarship. Now let me go through the general guidelines. For enrollment, every student who re-enrolls are required to settle all their old accounts before they start the processing of their enrollment. Number two, at least 50% of the total tuition and other fees as down payment will be required upon processing their enrollment. Each student also is required to follow the schedule of payments, which is a prerequisite for the issuance of their meal tickets or meal allowances, as well as their examination permits. Now let's go to the discounts, like full payment discounts. A student with at least 20 units load who pays the total assessment in full upon registration up to the first day of class will be granted a 3% discount for dormitory and cafeteria category and 1.5% for non-cafeteria and non-dormitory category. Apparently, the discount is not applicable to our foreign students. Then we have the family discount. The discount is based on tuition fee, and it will be credited to the latest family member who joins AUP. And the following are excluded from the granting of the discount: College of Medicine students, recipients of AUP scholarship, Seventh-day Adventist denominationally sponsored students who enjoys the educational benefits. The requirement is applicants must submit their government authenticated birth certificates, and this can only be claimed within the academic year only. So the discount are as follows: siblings of 2, 10%, siblings of 3, 25%, and 4, 50%, and 75% siblings of 5. Whenever you may still have inquiries and questions regarding finances, you may contact us through our email dsf@aup.edu.ph, and you may contact us also through our landlines 049-541-1211, local 232. Again, thank you and welcome to Adventist University of the Philippines.
Hello everyone, welcome to Adventist University of the Philippines, or AUP. We are happy that you have chosen AUP as your school, where you will be trained for service in this world and in the world to come. I am Sir Jun Tayaben, in charge of discipline or behavior management of the university, where our office will see to it that the rules and regulations of the university is being followed. I believe that you are all aware of this because you have answered the questionnaire, online survey questionnaire, before you were admitted for the university. And in section 102 of the Manual of Regulations for Private Higher Education, or MORPE, it says that the institution shall also exercise disciplinary authority over students outside the campus and beyond school hours, term or year, in the instances as follows. It mentions two instances. One, where school policies or regulations were violated. Or number two, where the misconduct involves or affects students' status or the good name and the reputation of the school. And we have many jurisprudence or Supreme Court decision regarding this matter. and where students were disciplined or sanctioned because of their violations of the school rules and policies outside the campus, or even their misbehavior online. We have a recent case, the recent decision by the Supreme Court was the case of STC, or Saint Teresa's College in Cebu City versus 5 of their students. The 5 students were banned from joining their graduation ceremony because of their the Facebook photos that were uploaded by the friends. The photos showed the students drinking, smoking in a bar, and wearing just their undergarments on the street. Well, the parents of the 5 students argued that their children's right to data privacy were violated or was violated. However, according to the Supreme Court decision, the school did not violate the students' privacy rights, because once you uploaded your photos online like Facebook, it will be seen by everyone, not only by your friends. Thus, it becomes public and it will no longer private. Unless you change your privacy settings on your Facebook, where the photos can only be seen by you or only me. But normally, when you upload the photos or videos online, you want to show it to your friends or everyone, right? So, my dear students, be careful in whatever you are posting online. Think before you click. Now, in our student handbook, where the major provisions were given or mentioned during the online interview questionnaires, like drinking, smoking, cheating, fraternity involvement, posting, uploading photos or messages which do not reflect the values of AUP. These are all major or critical infractions where there is a corresponding sanction like dismissal or banning graduating students to join the graduation ceremony. So this is a reminder to everyone that we should be aware and responsible with our behavior outside the campus. Even our behavior online like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. So we expect you to uphold and exemplify the values, the ideals, principles of the university, wherever you are, and whether face-to-face or online. Because AUP wants to develop in our students what we call the ACE students. ACE is an acronym. A stands for academic excellence, C for Christ-like character, and E for exemplary service. Again, welcome to Adventist University of the Philippines. Thank you.
Welcome to the Adventist University of the Philippines, the school that trains for service. One of the departments in AUP who is very much concerned with the well-being of everyone is the Guidance Services Department, especially you, our students. Some of the services that we are giving to our students are the following. We do online placement tests to our transferee and new students. We give also a personal counseling to those students who are staying on campus, while we give an online counseling to those students who are staying in their homes. We give also an employment test. And another one that we give is we do referral to the different psychological facilities. And the last one, of course, is we help our graduates by referring them to the different companies. Let me introduce to you the different counselors that we have on campus. All of them are licensed counselors. For the College of Nursing and the College of Science and Technology, we have yours truly, Mrs. Noemi Fajardo. And for the College of Dentistry and the College of Medicine, we have Dr. Cheryl Ann Manese Castillo. For the College of Business, College of Theology, and the Center for Graduate Studies, we have Mrs. Leah Fabito. And for the College of Arts and Humanities, College of Education, and College of Health, we have Mrs. Sybil Jimenez. You can contact the Guidance Department or the Guidance Services Center through the following. We have our email, guidance.aup.edu.ph. And for our landline, we have 049-541-1211, local 237. For the Globe mobile numbers, we have 0965-211-6979. And for the Smart, we have 0908-706-1487. Lastly, young people, make your student life as perfect as possible. You will pass over the way but once, and precious are the opportunities granted you. Once again, welcome to Adventist University of the Philippines. Thank you.